Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It has been a while since I made a video. As you might know, or maybe not know if you're new to the channel / my Instagram, I have struggled with my fair share of food issues. So really brief summary: I used to not eat anything basically, and then that kind of turned into binge eating, and I still struggle with binge eating today. That's a very brief summary. You can watch my fitness journey video if you want more detail. Recently I've kind of had some struggles regarding binging again. I'm not saying I was ever completely healed or anything, but this has been kind of like a bigger relapse than usual, I guess. So this morning I did go to the gym. Like, yesterday was very bad. Yesterday was a very bad day for me. Today's a brand new day, and I went to the gym this morning and it was horrible. So I did one set of lat pull downs, and then I was like, I can't do this. I literally feel weak and like so puffy. Like, even my face still feels a bit puffy. Then I went and did a little bit of cardio, like 10 minutes of cardio to try to sweat. And then I went in the sauna for 20 minutes. And I have not eaten anything yet today because I still feel very sick and very full from yesterday. So I'm not gonna tell you like exactly how the day went yesterday, but basically I had 0 meals, no actual meals. I literally just kind of ate all day snacks basically, and like not a normal amount of like snacking. I guess I'll talk about the difference between binging and overeating right now because that's relevant. Binge eating is not eating a few extra cookies or having an extra bowl of ice cream. It's not going to the movies and eating a bag of popcorn with your friends. Like, binging is a psychological disorder that tells you you need to eat everything right now. Like, you literally cannot stop yourself. You'll literally be thinking, I do not want to eat this. I know I don't, and you still will. So it is very frustrating and very difficult to deal with, but I have been doing a lot of research and I am dedicated to stop this, and I figured I might as well bring you guys with me. Why am I starting to cry? I was not expecting this. I guess this is just like a really important topic to me. What the hell? I just wish that there was someone there to tell me to not diet, and that I didn't need to lose weight, and that I was fine how I was, because dieting is what caused binging, and I just wish I had someone to like look up to help me get better. And even though I'm not fully better, some sort of like role model to look up to, someone who's been there. So I kind of want to be that person. Okay, we're fine. Mild breakdown because I'm a very emotional human and I just want to help other people not deal with what I'm dealing with. I am sick of food controlling everything, controlling me, and we're gonna change and we're gonna do it together. I'm not saying that I'm starting like a series on here, because I did have a series a while ago called Best Me and I only did like 2 episodes. So I don't want it to just be like a series focus type thing that I'm doing. I kind of want to just include something in like almost every video that I'm doing from now on about dieting, binging, restricting, mental health, just like all of those things. I just want to keep including them in videos because they're clearly something that I'm very passionate about. I know that I'm not alone, and I want you guys to feel like you're not alone, because you're not. There is so many girls and boys who struggle with this type of thing, and it's so sad, and I just wish I could do more. So I'm gonna do the best that I can to help you guys. You guys are gonna help me. We're all gonna help each other. I was thinking of even making like a support Facebook group, Gabby's Warriors or GG Warriors, Gabby Games Warriors, I don't know, something like that, where we can all like talk to each other and you can find some support in there, because I can't reply to every single person. Like, I know I get DMs about this sometimes, but I can't answer every DM. So maybe if we have a Facebook group, everyone can talk to each other and support each other. I don't know. Let me know if you like that idea. So what I'm gonna do today is drink a lot of water. I'm gonna eat all my meals. I'm not skipping any meals. I'm going to make a whole new workout plan, and I will tell you guys the workout schedule that I'm coming up with. I'm planning my new workout schedule right now, and I just wanted to show you guys how I kind of record like what weights I'm using and stuff. But this is kind of what I do. So I get in a Google Excel sheet, and then I plan like what I'm doing that day. I put the exercises all here, so I haven't planned those yet, the sets and the reps, and then the weight used goes here for each week. So like week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, so you can like see your progress. So that's how I record all the weights that I'm doing, because you want to always make sure that you're pushing yourself and improving in your weights and such like that. I just finished making my plan. So I did day 1 is still glutes and hamstrings. Day 2 is just delts, and I'm focusing kind of more on rear delts because I really want to build those up. And then day 3 is back and biceps. Day 4 is glutes, quads, and calves still. Oh shoot, I forgot to put a calf exercise in there. I'm really bad at training calves. Next is delts and triceps. Last is still back and chest. This isn't necessarily days of the week, because sometimes I take 2 rest days, sometimes I just take 1, sometimes I take 3. Usually I aim for 1 to 2. It is very important to not skip muscle groups, because that's how you get injured. I think I'm gonna go make breakfast now. Even though I'm like not starving, I know that I shouldn't keep pushing eating further, because the further I push it, the more it feels like I'm restricting, even though I'm not trying to. I'm just generally not feeling that hunger I usually feel in the morning. I am usually starving in the mornings, so that just goes to show you how much like I ate yesterday. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go make a very like light breakfast, just so that I'm still having a breakfast, not feeling like I'm skipping a meal. I'm gonna talk more about why people binge and kind of like the actual science behind it in another video, just so that I can like kind of go really in depth about why these things happen. Just know that it is not your fault and you're not crazy. Another new thing that I'm trying is to not watch any shows, no YouTube videos, nothing while I'm eating, because one of the patterns I've found is when I'm binging, I like to not think about it really, so I always watch something with it, and I just kind of like keep eating, keep watching shows, keep avoiding my life. Let's go see what I make for breakfast. It's gonna be very basic. We're going with lots of greens today. This is a lot, but it will shrink. Side note, has anyone been listening to this? That new Post Malone album, Beer Bongs and Bentleys? It's actually really, really good. I just downloaded it all. This is all the water I've had today. This is the pineapple women's best aminos, definitely one of my favorites, but I've drinking one of these, and this is like pretty old and I always forget that I have it, but I'm gonna start filling this guy up again. It's this like giant mammoth mug, and drinking one of these every single day minimum, and then having extra drinks like this women's best thing and like tea, coffee, whatever. But I'm gonna try to drink one of these every single day from now on for the rest of my life. Just to get my water, and water is so important, guys. Do not underestimate water. Okay, I know this looks like a really like weak meal. It's very small, but I just have like a ton of kale and spinach under there, cooked in a lot of coconut oil, and just 2 eggs. Usually I like them to be a bit runnier, but I kind of overcook them. It's fine. There's tons of salt and pepper on the kale as well. Hey guys, I'm actually just replying to some emails, and I'm on the email list for Brain Over Binge. So that is a book written by Katherine Hansen, and she also has like a website and everything now. I think you just go to her website and you can sign up for her newsletter, but I'm just reading it right now, and I thought that it was relevant to kind of talk about some of the things that she's mentioning in this article. So I'll actually post the link to this below. This paragraph really resonated with me, but she said, I've worked with many people who are trying their best to eat as healthy as possible. They aren't eating much sugar or processed foods, for example, as a part of their normal daily intake, but privately and with a lot of guilt, they are binging on large amounts of those very same foods. For some of these individuals, the only time they eat unhealthy food is when they are binge eating. They often believe they are powerless to eat unhealthy food in moderation, or believe that eating these foods in moderation will make them gain weight. However, the cycle of trying to restrict those foods and then binging on the restricted foods is actually leading them to eat much more of those restricted foods than a moderation approach would. Basically, she's saying that when you're restricting foods that you think you're not allowed to have, you're most likely going to end up binge eating those later and going like overboard. So that totally happens to me. I'm sure people think that I'm like this beacon of health sometimes when I post like really healthy meals, but then I go eat like tubs and tubs of ice cream. So I have definitely been improving on eating things in moderation. Still, I cannot buy a box of cookies and eat only 2 cookies. It's just, I can't do it right now. But I can go out for coffee and get like 1 treat and then I'm fine. But I still struggle with the mindset of being like, oh, I already ate 1 treat, I might as well just eat all the bad things in my house today and then start healthy again tomorrow. No. Now that is the mindset that I've been in for the past few days, is that just like get rid of all the bad foods, eat it all, and then you'll start again tomorrow eating only healthy things. No, you do not need to only eat healthy things, because if you're restricting those unhealthy foods that you're craving, you're gonna end up either binging on those foods or binging on other foods. The key really is moderation. So another thing she says in here, learning to allow foods is important. Amen. Like, allow yourself to have a few treats every once in a while. That's how you prevent going crazy and eating everything. So I've had a lot of trouble getting my appetite back today, honestly, but I want to make it clear that skipping meals or trying to compensate for yesterday's actions is not the way to do it. So if you're gonna go restrict all your food today, try to eat less, work out more, that's just going to put you in the dieting mindset and the mindset of I need to eat less, which then in return is going to convince your body that you need more food, because you probably do. I don't know if this description even really made sense, but what I'm saying is don't start dieting the next day after a binge. You can't reverse what you've already done, so you need to accept it. Today's a brand new day. Jack, what? What is your problem? I think right now I'm just gonna have a kombucha, honestly, to kind of help my gut. This might be TMI, but I've been so gassy today because I ate a lot of roasted chickpeas. If you remember in a video or so ago, I talked about roasted chickpeas. You guys won't even believe me if I tell you how many of them I ate. It's not even just 1 bag. Just gonna leave it at that. So that has been really upsetting my stomach. I think that's probably why my appetite's gone, because I'm so bloated and so like there's so much gas trapped in my stomach. It's making me not feel hungry. Let's try this one. I've never tried this one. This is the mango turmeric flavor. I'm a bit nervous, but this is from Cove Kombucha. What? Excuse me? You are not allowed on the counter. You little bum. He's silly. Yeah, but these are Cove Kombucha. It's a Canadian brand and Canada represent. They're actually from Nova Scotia. I'm gonna have that right now. Hopefully it'll help my gut a bit. Are you serious? What? You just gonna sit right there, eh?